Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of U.S. History Made Plain. I'm a high school history teacher trying to make history as fun and interesting for my students as possible. So in 1849, gold was discovered out in California. This prompted the gold rush. This was where word was sent back to the east that the streets are paved with gold out here in California. You can just be walking down the street and stumble across gold and become this super rich person. So of course, 100,000 people moved to California to settle to also try and strike gold. However, with over 100,000 people moving and settling in California, with most of them believing in manifest destiny and feeling that they were entitled to the land there no matter who was already there, what was already going on, there was a serious need for law and order. A lot of people coming out there feeling like they can do whatever they want. It looked like the purge, I'm sure. So they needed some type of government, some type of, order in California. So California decided to have its own constitution because while it was owned by the US, it wasn't a state yet. So it made its own constitution, and in that constitution, they decided to ban slavery. So President Zachary Taylor, who was a Southern slave owner, who has already made it very clear, I do not have a stance on what happens with the new territories that come into America. If they want to not have slavery, that's fine. If they want to have slavery, that's fine. I'm not going to tell them what to do. So of course he says, California, that big old piece of land, absolutely, let them come in. Let them come in, and New Mexico as free states as well if they want to. So the South is looking at President Taylor like, so what's your real agenda? Like, what are you really trying to do, sir? Because you want to let them come in as free states, knowing how big California is. That's going to throw everything off. It's already looking like America is going to end up abolishing slavery. So the South is feeling very, very slighted and very, very on the defense right now. So they're looking at President Taylor like, yo, we really shouldn't have put you in office. Like, we really have a problem with you. So most of the Southern Democrats are feeling some type of way about President Taylor. However, the fire eaters, or the super radical Southerners, ended up going to Nashville in 1850 to have a whole convention, a whole meeting about whether or not the South should secede. So the South is looking at everything that's happening in America, and they're like, yo, this is not going our way. And it seems like the whole entire union is working against us. Why don't we just become our own nation? Like, we need slavery, they don't. Let's just do our own thing so we can keep slavery and they can do their own thing and do what they want to do with their land.